Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Hello! And this is Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, for the Nintendo GameCube. As I said, I will be doing a playthrough of it. This is really, not only this is one of my favorite horror games, it's really one of the only ones that really has ever gotten to me. And I love this type of game. I love the mind rapery type of stuff, especially when it comes to horror. Save setting. I don't remember ever messing with the options when I play. So let's just go ahead and start the game. Get right on into it. Save. In order to save your progress during the game, a new save file must be created. Yes. It requires slotting. Yes.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless, their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Shit. Yes, come on, girl. Oh, wait.
The darkness comes!
Remember me, Alex.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LeGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Concerned. This dude just looks like he's just standing there with a cup of coffee like, okay. Whatever, it's another night.
Not a pleasant sight.
What up, AJ?
I'm afraid there's not much to see.
This has got to be the most casual cop man you will ever see in a video game when it concerns, you know, murder. He doesn't really look like he doesn't give a shit, but at the same time, he looks like he doesn't give a shit. Not much, just started the intro to some Eternal Darkness, man. I love this game.
I don't
It's
understand.
Halloween, it's nighttime.
Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. No, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here.
Now, I know this is just on the GameCube, and they're limited, especially by the technology and by the disc size, but
Left doesn't say much.
couldn't they have gotten the body movements, at least for the cop, a little bit better? It's so, I don't know, unnatural and jerky.
Some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later. Okay, shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death, and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police. Yeah, I think we all know how that goes. Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to his murder, it would be found here. Moo. Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say cardboard, but yeah, very unnatural and robotic. Okay, so you're not just seeing things, it is this dark on it's a little bit brighter on my screen, but it's the game is still pretty dark in and of itself. The last weak rays of sunlight fight the shroud of darkness. It lends an eerie feel to the last few weeks' events. As the sun sets, Alex will be alone in the house with nothing but the spirits of old for company. That's not creepy. That's not creepy at all. And yes, you will see the camera kind of do like a jerk pan for certain areas. That's you know that might, you know, a lot of people might not like that, but it's a lot better than how it was done in Resident Evil, to where it literally has to load up the next section. Let's see what we got going on around here. We got some nice creepy atmosphere. I gotta say, I love the fact that there is no music. I gotta say that's the spooky talking, no music. Yeah, definitely a nice little touch they got going on with that. Come on, Ash, we're gonna find out what happened to your grandfather, girl. And by the way, I love that ponytail you got going on. You know, we just gotta strap you into a Star's outfit. You fit right in. Yeah, I don't know, in a way, though, AJ, I'm kind of glad that it did, because playing through this game, it would be very, very difficult to top this game, meaning I don't think they would be able to really do it justice. Salmon. Okay, this just tells us how to change the time. So let me know. This is true. Now, one thing I will say is that one of the... Come on. The game wants you to hit B to interact with everything, but B is usually the cancel button. So by default, I hit A or another button, and that's gonna just have to be something I get used to. See? B is cancel. B is no here. But to interact with this at all, I have to press the A button. Come on, don't tell me I actually have to... There we go. There we go. Bam! Secret passageway. Oh yeah, I knew it. We got us a passageway. Now, this is definitely one good... AJ brought up a really awesome point. This is definitely a really good reason to pick this game up. Look at it, she's creeping. She's like, I'm gonna be a creeper. This game definitely has a good replayability behind it, just because of so many bizarre things that happen. Now, all these puzzles like this one, I honestly just straight up don't remember how to do. I do know that some of them you don't get access to until certain points of the game. So there's that. Okay, now there is, if you, now, okay, so, if you do put, yeah, AJ, a lot of people did, but there are two things to note with this game, especially right here at the clock puzzle, like you had brought up. There is a spot in the game where you will actually get the answer to the clock puzzle given to you once you get there. Also, if you fail and get the wrong if you fail and get the wrong time for the clock puzzle X amount of times in a row, these whispers that you keep hearing will actually tell you what the answer is. So, at least for that part, there's not a big need to go to game facts, just because the game will actually tell you what the answer is if you get it wrong too many times in a row. Oh, we found a secret study. Oh yeah. A big, demonic, glowing, flesh-bound book. Let's examine a few other things there. Looks like some kind of mask. So basically, like a lot of the interactions, at least towards the beginning, are just going, unless you see like this glowing sword over here, which, alright, we got us a sword. Usually most of the stuff that, unlike the puzzle stuff, if it's an important item that you need to find, it will generally be glowing. Yeah, now since it's been a while, I don't exactly know that if that's the case for all of the puzzles. I do know that for some of the stuff that the game will give you kind of like hints within the game. So, second floor key. I'm gonna put my sword, damn it. There we go. Now a girl's going around with a sword. Oh, look at that. Look at this shit. Now, oh, girl, that just wore you right out, didn't it? I'm a little afraid because we already got the sword. We got a sword right here off the bat, and we already have a key to the second floor. So, because of the time, I kind of do want to get into the Let's Play. You know what, screw it. Before I jump into the first act, I'm going to explore that second floor. And now that we got us a sweet, sweet sword, we can defend ourselves. I'm afraid to know from what, but we can defend ourselves from something. Now, one thing that I've never done, AJ, I mentioned this when I first started this video, is that I don't mess with any of the settings in the game. So all the default settings are what they are. So the brightness, the darkness, everything that you're seeing is a little bit darker on the recording. I do apologize for that. But that's just this is just the way I've always played the game. So I'm just gonna just probably with most of this first video is just Still exploring the house a little bit. Let's just explore the house a bit. We got some nice roaring fire going. A bit of sunlight going on. Oh, what do we got over here? What do we got over here? And I can't interact with it. What's this? We got a Resident Evil style door. Look at that. Look at that Resident Evil door. That is a very Resident Evil door if I've ever seen one. A remake of Legend of Zelda on NES for Nintendo Switch. Yeah, re-releasing the very first Zelda game there was not surprised at that. What? What? Oh, I can't just put my sword into it. I haven't ever played. Look at this. The sword on the thing and my sword here is the same. But yet the game won't let me do it. Why not, game? What the hell is your problem, game? Okay, let's see. What do we got here? What do you got in here? Open the door. Okay, so we got a very Resident Evil door going on over there. With that sword door. What do we got here? Do we have any more Resident Evil stuff going on? Oh, okay, so this is the other side of where we were. Oh, we got a refrigerator. Come on, girl, let's get us a snack. What? Come on. Get game. Look. Our girl Alex, she just, saw a horrific death. She's in this house alone with these horrible whisperings going on. You can't even let the woman get a snack from the fridge. That's just no, that ain't right. That ain't right. We got another door down here. And this takes us to the piano room, the lounge, the piano room. Now, can I play this piano? I can't. Although I'm pretty sure I thought you could play it at some point. So let's see what else we got here. Anything else we can? Okay, that is an insanely small painting that I can't do anything with except for looking at it. The illustration features collection of strange line designs related to each other in a cycle manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. Alrighty then, that for now tells me nothing. And yes, this is probably going to be part of a puzzle. And yes, it's just as dark on my screen right now as it is on yours, so don't even complain about that, please. So now that we have the upstairs key, what do you say we go upstairs? By the way, remember, AJ, you were talking about the clock puzzle? This is the answer right here. You come into the middle of the staircase and you look at this clock. Because this is the answer to the puzzle. By the way. So you can either come here and check out the puzzle, or you can try to guess it and the game will tell you. And sure enough, ooh, there's a key. A dresser key, yes. We got another item. Bam. So I gotta remember what dresser this went to. Maybe there's a dresser upstairs? I know that somewhere, I know that upstairs freaky shit happens, man. Freaky shit happens beyond that door. Oh man, freaky shit is gonna happen. Oh, let's do it. This door is locked. Oh man. Oh wait, oh, hold up. Yes. Oh no. They're not gonna let me unlock all the freaky shit upstairs yet. Damn. To be honest, that would have been like the first real scare of this game, because I'm telling you, the freaky shit that happens up there, whew, that's stuff that gets to me, I'm telling you. So now let's find our way back to that basement. Because that is going to be... Oh, no. Wrong puzzle. I don't think I have access to that just yet. Oh, examine. Detail. Warm glow of the candlelight, the ravens, the families. See, okay. Well, this might actually be important. Just looking closely, the family's secrets are revealed. Well, that's a rather nice looking picture. And there's not much I can do about that right now. Now, I don't think there's anything in the bookshelves at the moment. So let's just carry on. Who are you? You're nobody, apparently. Remember if there is really anything else in this basement other than the book to do. So let's get examining this book and get started with chapter 1. So let's get it on. Damn, that's one hell of a
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me.
Hopefully you guys can hear the game better than I can. I have the game turned down a bit, so
as I have.
Just let me know.
You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone.
This is a nice little touch, by the way, that I like. You're getting ready to hear it, hopefully.
Where is Quiescandamest? Where is Conservandi?
Yes, he's actually speaking ancient Greek.
Tanimus eorum conferma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum. Si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance.
And now they go into English.
Do you believe...
Which is nice because nobody wants to read subtitles the entire game. But having them speaking their actual natural language is a really nice touch that I think.
And we must be strong and patient.
Wow, is it just me, or does this captain look stoned out of his mind? Just look at that face. That is the face of somebody who is definitely enjoying not having the higher-ups around. You know, if you know what I mean. And I must say, even today, the graphic, it may not look the sharpest, but still, the graphics still today look pretty damn good. I mean, they appear to be holding up pretty well, I must admit. Let us come down this ladder and descend into hell. Oh, hello. You're one of those things that I was shooting at earlier, and your ass got back up. And all I hear is got this sword. That don't look too good. I know, and keep in mind I'm running this through a HDMI converter. One thing that I will say that definitely stands up to, especially today, is the detail that is put into your surroundings. These details, just the details alone and just the environment that you're in is awesome. Oh, come on. You want a piece of me? Come on. I got a sword. Mr. Skilly Man. No. No, run away. Oh, come on. Damn it. That's right. Come on. Suck it. Hopefully I'll be able to restore a bit of life here. We got us a box. We have the GameCube, everybody. The ancient Aztecs created the GameCube. Now I'm getting out of here before anything else comes to life and tries to kill me. Unless I'm forced into a battle. Oh shit. No. Come on. Thank you. That's right. Kill him. Kill him. Stab him. Yeah, take it. We're gonna take our next cube. Pick up. Oh yeah, I really hate that the B button is your interact button and it's also the cancel button. Oh, that just... I forgot how much that's going to annoy me so badly. Now, I know there is a way that I can personally target specific areas of characters' bodies, but I honestly forget how to do that. No, come on, run. Back over here. Yes, good. We're gonna have to zoom around here, and get them all. Yes, right. Right. No, damn it. Yeah, that's right. Come on. Yeah. Well, this will probably be my first death. Come on. Stab him. Oh, you... bastard, I'm almost dead already. Shit. Oh, man. Damn. Oh, what the... Oh, shit. Shit. Sorry about that. I had this annoying little fly around and they messed up my thing, so sorry about the interruption. Yeah, a lot of I agree, man. A lot of the more young bucks and wetbacks will definitely not agree. Oh shit! I see you. Nope. That's right. Die. Thank you. Anybody else? I think there is one more in this room. No, there's a few more coming up. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. This is gonna be a gauntlet. Now I have to kill them all in order to place the right block into the right. Yep. And I am just going slow as you please over here. Nope, 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 shit. Just kill them all. Just kill them all. Nope, nope, nope. That's right. Kill you. There. Good. Good. The last one's dead. Oh my god, we are alive. Holy shit. I can't believe it. We made it. We made it. Yeah, but on the getting bum rushed by enemies is a bad thing. But thankfully, there are in most cases though you'll have barely enough. You'll have enough room to kind of skirt around. So in a lot of the areas, you'll have room to kind of skirt around and to be able to get a few hits in. Combat in this game it doesn't feel like it was put in as like a afterthought, but there's definitely not as much fluidness to it as I would like to see. It is kind of stiff, and there are definitely parts of the game where the game will purposely put you behind the 8-ball in a lot of the areas when it comes to the combat. There are definitely two areas in two different chapters that you definitely will have to think a little bit more strategically as far as fighting goes, and a lot of times you might just have to get used to the fact that you're going to have to run from certain battles. Okay. So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, where you're able to do the whole lock-on thing with like different parts of the body. Okay, so it's the R. It is the R button that allows you to do this kind of lock-on mechanism. So you might get close, getting close, and just start. This is actually the best way to. Oh, sorry. You got to kill off the two arms to reach the body. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, the only major thing that I would personally. Oh shit. You got more skeletons. And I am dead. I'm a 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 dead. Please don't start me far back. I get a game. This game. At least I don't have to wait for the. Oh shit! How far back are you? Gone and start me. Oh shit. And by the way, we got some nice rain outside.
bound
going
together
on.
with the oddest magical incantation.
And oh shit,
This
I
wretched book is
got
where
to
it
start
all
the game
began
from
so
the
long
entirety, from the very beginning. So I'm going to just
I am
see if
Dr.
I
Edward
can
Roivas.
just.
I am a clinical
Nope, I can't
psychologist.
skip it. I can't skip it.
This is
You
not
hear me
my
pressing every button.
nor even the story of the Roivas family.
So we're gonna have to get. So we're gonna have to think a lot more strategically.
Like it or not,
And some of these fights we're just gonna have to try
your
and just
perceptions will not change reality.
run our way through
Simply come.
some of these areas.
Humanity has been on
Unless
the edge of
we have to
extinction
fight.
for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Yeah, it's actually been raining here off and on. To be honest, it's like oh yeah, come. Why can't I get a shotgun earlier on in the game? Look at it. Oh yeah, I love it when the game gives me Oh shit, I'm out of bullets. No. Okay, well that was still fun. That was more fun now that I understand the mechanic. But it's been raining off and on here where I am pretty much all day. So this is the first, like, I would say consistent rainfall that we've had. So I'm just gonna be doing my thing, chatting. By the way, AJ, I did let RJ know that I'm live streaming right now. So hopefully he comes up in the chat, or at least watching. I do know that he works third shift, so
Next flight out.
hopefully he'll watch and maybe comment if he's able to. But too many this like for a game that was put on the GameCube, a mini disc.
I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a...
They still did a really good job. I mean, yes, you can tell this is kind of like
This
with the limitations of the game.
it's a shame.
Ah!
Under brighter circumstances.
Well, we have a cat. We have a kitty. We have a Kato. He's awake and he is licking his lips. Okay, come here, Kato.
Not a pleasant
Let's give you
sight.
something.
I'm afraid there's not much to see. Miss Roivas,
Come on, Mr. Kato. Come on, Mr. Oh!
Yes.
There you go.
He's wearing our family ring.
I tell you, that actually, my cat legitimately scared the shit out of me. I was not expecting that. He just comes right on up, smacks right into the game system. Oh man, I'm playing this game the way it should be played, in the dark, no lights, just the glow of everything,
none of this makes sense.
with the rain, the atmosphere.
There's certainly a lot of force used here.
So,
Never seen anything.
yeah, that
Years on force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you...
yeah, I would say
There must be some clue in this old mansion. Answers.
So
definitely one of the complaints I do have about the game is, as was shown earlier, if you die on that very first part there, I examined. It is the fact that you don't get the chance to save, which just sucks. So I'm going to just be bypassing a lot of stuff here, just because, hey, we're getting into the game, and we have Mikado here who's keeping us busy. Yeah, he usually shows up around this time of night anyway. So let's see, we have one busted key. Now I have to remember where it is I got, I think it was here. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it didn't give me the dresser key until I examined it a second time and did the upstairs thing. So we're just going to go back, jump right into chapter 1. Because really right now there's not much else I can really do. Even if I do remember the puzzle for the observatory room, there is, I don't think you can get access to that right now. Remember? So, one thing I do want to talk about, which I guess you could say kind of ties into this game, is lately there has been kind of a big deal about a certain website called BetterHelp, and they've been under a lot of scrutiny lately, even with people that I don't agree with on a lot of issues. Yeah, this is one issue that I definitely agree with them on. They did basic. I really, and one of the YouTubers that I follow, Claudia Brown, she did kind of like a compilation of. It felt like a compilation of just different videos and stuff relating to BetterHelp, and there have been a lot of other YouTubers. Once I'm done, I'll link all of the videos that I've at least favorited, or at least you know what I mean, liked, in the description when I get done doing this. But they've come up. I'm going to say this.
You will come to learn.
As somebody who myself has dealt with very severe depression in the past,
to think that I could not
going to any website specifically to deal with any sort of mental health issue is probably not the best choice, okay? If they were a hub for, if they were a hub of resources,
where is Quiescandamest?
I don't think they would have the problems that they're having. But I've heard things like, heck, they have even denied trying to help certain people. Some of the level of help that they've given has just been really horrible. So if anybody out there who's watching this now, or sometime later on,
If we are to retrieve the
let me know. Definitely fill me in on the details on everything that's going on with that. Just because I'm gonna tell you right now, entrusting your mental health to a website and like a call center style setup should be something that everybody should be very wary of. There are really great other resources out there if you are having any type of issue mentally. Sometimes it's just, picking up the phone and giving somebody a call to just be a sounding board, basically. So that's, definitely one thing I want to touch on, because, the name of the game is Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. So just, do yourself a favor and just try to take as good mental health care as you can. I know that that's something that is definitely easier said than done a lot of the time, but there's just, there's just, there's a lot to this, and I don't personally have all the details. To everything. So just keep in mind. Oh yeah, this makes this fight a whole lot easier. Stab. Stab. So definitely one thing that's been going around, and I've kind of talked with this about people I know, and I've heard everybody else on the internet talk about this, and it's not something that I kind of want to talk about here. I kind of want to keep this to the realm of gaming and, other serious issues that go on out there. So I'm going to briefly state my piece on this. I am glad that Kavanaugh was found innocent, because there is lack of any real evidence that he's guilty of anything other than just, the basic hearsay. Now, how do I personally feel about his appointment to his judge-appointed court thing? I'm not going to get to that here. Y'all can discuss that wherever you feel like discussing it. No, what? Oh, I see this. Okay, no, run. We're gonna run down here. I'm gonna pick this up. And we're gonna come back and, fuck it. Screw you guys. You guys can't follow me down here. So, I'm just glad, he was found innocent of the charges. Now, there is a lot of psychological, psychiatry stuff that goes on with that. And a lot of it, I'll admit, is way over my head. Okay, I'm no psychiatrist, so I'm not even going to go there. Let's just run around this way. Go, run. Now, as you can see, I'm doing much better at the game now. comparatively anyway. Yeah, that's right. Don't be smacking with your arm. I'm gonna take it off. Take your arm off. Oh, look at it. He's got a leg. Yep, there you go. Bam! Yeah, AJ, you're right. Politics are definitely poisoning our video games. It is. It's not a new thing. And here's the thing. I'm gonna say this now. Okay, to anybody who was not a gamer back in America in the 80s and early 90s, okay, politicians, you know, high-level conservative TV evangelist types, even there was a Republican senator back in the day here in America that pretty much made it his goal, essentially, to try to get rid of video games from essentially being banned here in America. And he failed, and so people like my generation, AJ's generation, okay, we grew up in the 80s on video games. Okay, so we've been through, you know, a whole lot more when it comes to the war on video games, at least here in America. So there is definitely something that we can attest to. Okay, so let's just kill him off. That is just going to annoy me to no end. There we go. Okay, back into a little bit. Hey, stop. Alright, run. Nope, I can't run, just run through them. And they got me. No, shit. They got me cornered. Yes. Finish this ass off. Crap, come on. This is what I mean, like, a lot of times, like, you'll get into areas like this, where, look at this, I'm already bombarded by these enemies. First off, if I can just get my way through them without taking too much damage, I get to this nice big area where I can fight them effectively. One thing I am going to do is come over here to display, and let's now, okay, you guys save and continue. Refresh slot A. Okay, you guys tell me if this, okay, AJ, tell me if this makes the game any more visible. Oh, and this guy's just, look at this. He's just in there, what is he doing? Oh, sorry. He's just down here like, I'm down here. Cool. I'm gonna kill him off anyway. Yeah. War with the so-called deep state, the you know, just ooh, a button. Okay, yeah, well, let me know if I get to another area that's just a little bit too dark for you guys, because on my screen, at the default darkness, it's bright enough to where I can just be here on my TV and I don't have to worry too much about it, so, just for the sake of the video, I might, you know, have to adjust that. Now, before I get into this part, the company, CD Projekt Red, who is working on the really awesome Cyberpunk 2077, has come under fire from, you know, the PC police, the language, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, hopefully they don't give any more to them. We have seen other companies that are starting to have their fan base turn away from them. Now, before I finish that thought, here we have 3 pedestals. Now, the way this game works is when you play the game, you choose one of these 3 statues, or one of these 3 objects. Once you beat the game with all 3 objects, going through all 3, after having finished all 3, there's a 4th one. Now, I'm going to let you all know right now, unless there is, you know, somebody, unless I'm specifically asked to, I'm definitely not planning on playing the game more than a once playthrough. So let's go with this one, dark green. Now, you know what? Let's not go with green. Let's go with the red one. Let's go with you. Yeah. Let's go with you. But if you take a look at Wizards of the Coast, okay, they've been kicking a lot of their fans off of their online Magic the Gathering arena just for not being politically correct. The higher-ups have been going to the Reddit forums, which have been taken over pretty much by the SJW TC police at this point. And even if you ask a simple question, you get banned. Even the co-creator of D&D 5th edition is now siding with the PC police squad.
With a touch, I could level buildings.
So, yeah, there is definitely a lot of just things going on with that, and it's not good. It's just not, you know, it's horrible. You know, I'm sure everybody by at this point. Ooh, a new glowy thing. Hi, Kato. And this is a page. This is a chapter page. No, see, this is what's going to drive me crazy about this game, and I don't. I'm going to try to change this real quick. No, I don't have custom options. God damn it. Oh, we do have a load save option. Okay, so I'm gonna save it. Let's go ahead and save it right here, so we don't have to worry about playing that first chapter all over again. So, bam, bam, done. We're good. So we're definitely going to be getting into a few of the more, I guess, darker areas of the game, which I'm going to purposely be going to. So I see on the display here that it's a whole lot darker there than it actually is on the television. So I'm going to go to the brightness, and I'm going to turn that brightness up just a little bit more, because this, and let's see how this appears on the display, because for some reason for you guys it's displaying it a whole lot darker than it actually is. Crap. I don't know if I want to make it to turn up the brightness anymore, because it'll be too bright on the TV. And there is a 2-second lag delay from the TV to what's showing up on YouTube. And that'll just make things way too bright and get rid of a lot of the spookiness for me. Okay, we got some. Okay, Joe, what do you know? Wake up and get off the internet. Go live your life before it's all gone. Yet you're losing your life over some zombie shit. Go get laid. Well, Joe, that's up to you. It's late here, and okay, man, you guys hash it out. Go for it. Anyway, but I'm gonna say this, man, AJ, you do you, if that's what you want to do, man. Because sooner or later, I knew that sooner or later, you know, dudes like Joe will be popping up eventually. So hey, let them say his piece. You guys can hash it out there. You know what I mean? It's all good to me. Oh yeah, we got a sword, didn't we? I think we did. I don't have my sword. Did I not pick up my sword? I thought I picked up my sword. Where is... Oh, I did pick it up. Oh, God, I felt stupid. Yes, equip. Equip my sword. Now I look like a badass. Damn. Well, here's the interesting, well, Joe, here's something you should know. Starbucks, even though, yes, they're owned by capitalists, they're actually very liberal. They ended up donating a lot of money to Hillary's campaign. They're very, yeah, they do believe in going for all of that, you know, not right wing, but like stuff like that. They're very progressive, actually, for a corporation. At least here in America, anyway. I don't know how they are in the rest of the nation, but here in America, yeah, they're very liberal. Okay, girl. Now that we got, you know, some brightness turned up here. Oh, come on. We still can't raid the fridge. We still, you know what? This game sucks, man. Fuck it. I hate this game. I can't raid the fridge. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. Let's come on over here and... Oh, now we got this shit done. What? Oh, that's right, I gotta go to use, and it magically inserts it. I don't even see my hand inserting it. Actually, if AJ was a real socialist, then he would actually be advocating for a lot more censorship, you know, to help prevent an uprising. And I don't think I have the right sort. Oh, I know what I need for this door. Can't activate the door just yet, you bastards. Nope, back in the kitchen. I got nothing personally against you or anybody else that's that's for Trump. I'm, you know, to each his own. I didn't even vote, so until he does something that's actually an impeachable offense, you ain't going to get no excuse from me. And I just find it funny that on the day Trump was elected, Antifa, who are supposedly in support of, like, you know, the far left and all of this bullshit, actually attacked the very corporation that's on their side. That to me was just, wow. I found that just so funny. I'm live streaming one of my favorite horror games of all time, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem for the Nintendo GameCube, and this game is a mindfuck and a half. And since I have the next page, let's just use it and get on to the next page, because this game will just start fucking with your head to no end. And I love it. I love games that fuck with my head. Oh man, they're the best horror games I could ever hope for.
A study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity.
Okay, so quick question for you, Joe.
Many millennia for this day.
How far back have you been noticing the far leftist trend that we're seeing today?
Beings of flesh and bone.
Because this actually, the ball started rolling with this whole thing quite a number of years ago and didn't really start picking up steam until 2014.
Damn beast! No longer will I reign.
Unfortunately. So.
Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Oh Lord, girl. I enjoy playing your bits, but the second half of your little story arc here, no sir, no, not a big fan of it at all. Oh, and we got us a kick-ass sword. Salmon. Oh, so I can't do jack shit with you right now. Thank you, game, for telling me this necklace is used. Back in the day before we used to call it pre-owned. I don't think I needed the explanation that it's a used necklace. But thank you for letting me know, game. And now is where shit starts hitting the fan. That's right, you examine. Okay, where is it? Oh, here we go. Bam. I can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. I guess we just. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna reload the room, haha. Joke's on you, game. I'm gonna walk around the traps best I can. That feels so good. Yeah. Okay. Let's return to the timeline. The historic was the paid for by creation and the Rockefellers, and we no. No. when it comes to like the whole suffrage movement and all that stuff, like a lot of that, especially during like the time when women were trying to, no, I don't think I want to pick that up. Yeah, it's quite yet. We're fighting for the privilege to vote. A lot of that movement was due to what was promoted by the upper class elite. Now, granted, some might argue that yes, because their position, they were able to move a lot of it, but a lot of what they achieved was more due to, you know, the upper class elites, basically. And unfortunately, it also came slightly after black folks were also fighting for their own freedoms and rights and shit. So, like, a lot of the women that first started the movement kind of piggybacked off of the civil rights movement that had been started by everybody else, essentially. Oh crap, why is he right there? Oh, he is in such a horrible spot. Finish him. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I don't want to miss that. That is actually where it needs to be. We creeping, we creeping. Okay, so walkie. Examine details. Oh, that's right. Yep, return. So let's just walk on over here and see what we got. That's right, I got to put one of the... Oh, that's right, I have to replace the necklace. No. That's right. I must say, as a whole, the character models they use for this game in general are really nice. Keep in mind this is on the GameCube, so mini discs, yeah, they did a really good job. Examine. Okay. Not sure why these first rooms don't ever need anything to really interact with the whole thing. Okay, man. I'll catch you later, good. Well, that was fun. Hello, Mr. Skilly Man. Finish him. Examine. Ooh, yes, it was. Sauce. Lost. Up. Come on, you can do it. Sauce. There we go. Now we're good. I'll catch you later, Joe. Yeah. Well, you know what? If Joe shows back up, you know what, man? And he has something personally to throw my way, I'm just gonna leave it alone, and you guys can just, you know, hash it out there. Blah blah, and instead of getting out of you far left saying playing video games instead of getting out and living real life is a big problem in our society. Porno and video games, movies. Yeah. Well, I do get where you're coming from, Joe. I really do. Parents nowadays just really go parents. And I do generally get where you're coming from with that. You know, back in the day, in the 80s and early 90s, man, I'll tell you right now, it didn't matter if it's a comic book, a video game, a TV show, parents would kick you out of the house and told you to go play outside. In the rain, in the mud, in the snow. So I do understand where you're coming from. I actually do have a life outside of video games. Just to reassure, I have an actual day job. Which is one reason why right now I'm not live streaming all the time. Mainly because I have, you know, my own life outside of video games as well, so it's definitely something that I do feel where you're coming from, man. I do get it. Run for the gauntlet. Oh shit. Oh crap. Shit. Run. Yes, finish. Now, I will say, Joe, that a lot of times when I do these videos, when I live stream or anything, and I have an overreaction, I'm just going to let you know right now, most of the time, it's on purpose. A good point of the time is that it will be done for the express purpose of just having a bit of fun with it. So I am very much aware that there is all these problems going on, and you know, there are definitely people out there who probably should just, you know, put down the controller in the game and go out and live life. Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, I have been on live streams with some very, very fine trolling. I'm going to say this right now, unless you got something, you know, personally to say to me, my philosophy, it will always be, let the trolls troll. Come in, troll, do your thing. You know. Unless it really gets to the point where, you know, it gets out of hand, which where I'm going to have to kick somebody out. But I normally just will not just advocate just for kicking somebody out, just out of principle. So I find trolls awesome. Seriously, man. That is like one thing you will not really have to worry about me too much, that I'm not really going to be kicking a lot of folks out for trolling. Yeah, well, yeah, that's one of the good things, I will admit, that despite all of the bullshit that's going on, yeah, it really has brought out a lot of good folks, and I'm going to get my ass handed to me here. Shit, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I feel you, man. Believe me. Trust me. I live in a town that is extremely leftist. Okay, to the point to where you bring up even the slightest facts against these, you know, modern day feminist arguments, and they just refuse to even listen. It's the, you know, plug up their ears and go la 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 mentality.
I am Dr. Edward,
and I really do not like the fact that I can't skip this stupid scene.
This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much, and dependent on so few. The Guardian...
Yeah, well...
That
the bigger problem is not so much the acceptance of things like ADHD, depression. The bigger problem is that these loud, very vocal minorities want to normalize them to the point to where we are catering to them. And I just hit the wrong damn friggin' button. I just realized that. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, now to be honest, man, I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if you, I don't know, Joe, if you have encountered this site yourself, but a site that's definitely come under fire for being rather dubious is a site called BetterHelp, and they're supposed to be a kind of like a site where to help with things like depression and basically mental issues. And they've come under a lot of fire for being very dubious.
Ideas I first encountered in Sir James.
Very dubious indeed.
The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion.
So it's
overwhelmed by a very human.
It's rough times for everybody. And
since time,
I'm kind of glad that I
have dressed up their lack of knowledge.
I live in a nation where I actually have the ability to do these live streams with games, because ever since I was a kid, video games, comic books, anime, stuff like that, these have always been my temporary escape from reality. I want to keep it that way, man? I don't want anybody's politics, even my own, to be pushed on me in my hobby. So when I hear this type of thing being pushed, yeah, it really does get under my skin a bit more, because I want my temporary escape to be my temporary escape from reality. You know what I mean? And I gotta be honest, man. I know. Personally, I don't care, man. It's like if somebody wants to come into my live stream and start trolling, go right ahead. I find trolls to be end up being awesome people. Because honestly, trolling is an art form. It really, really, truly is. There are people that are talented at it that really control with the best of them, and then there are just people where you're just like, yeah, dude, you're not a good at trolling. Be gone with you. Come back when you're good at it.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Ooh. So, can I activate this yet? No, I can't. Okay. Going from racial quotas to government jobs, private sectors, everything, putting white folks, presidential taking, pedestal, promoting Mandela, do our jobs and export all of our factory work to China. Yeah, and to be honest, it's not just China. There's a lot of poor third world countries that these big corporate folks have exported out to. Now, even though I'm really not in favor of exporting job overseas, oh crap! Thank you, you boob. Show. Thank you. And anime, of course, you can mix in a little gay sex and drugs. You just drill in that one. Yeah, I definitely agree with a lot of what you're saying, Joe. I really do. To be honest, a lot of it is things that that I didn't personally deal with because I was still, kind of growing up at the time, and was, as we all were at one point, a stupid, retarded, young little punk myself, so, but yes, like, I definitely understand, a lot of what more is going on these days. Submitting to them to select some let's see, 90s. Yeah. To be honest, I'll be honest, man. A lot of me really just misses the 80s and the 90s, just because, not because I was, young and, could easily overlook a lot of things, but more just for the fact that, at least where I grew up, okay, I can't speak for all of America, but, like, at least where I grew up, you didn't really have to deal with a lot of just the straight up bullshit that's going on now. Even in the 90s, it's I remember like the biggest deal I had to face in the 90s was, I remember one of my friends just like straight up coming up to me and essentially telling me, hey dude, you just don't say the N-word. I knew what he was talking about, and he wasn't doing it to be politically correct, okay? He wasn't doing it because that's our word, okay? And I'll admit, even today, it's one of the bigger reasons why I have a problem with saying that word. And it's not because I want to be politically correct, it's not because I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. It's because in the 90s, you would literally get the shit beat out of you. Okay, if you said that in the wrong part of town, you got the living crap beat out of you. So it wasn't, oh, it's the black word, or it's this terrible, horrible word that's so violently racist. No, you didn't say the dreaded N-word because you knew you would get the shit beat out of you. I mean, and that's really all there was to it. It's and to be honest, that really is just like a more, I guess, simplistic way to live. Where it's like the worst thing you had to worry about was saying this one word because you knew you'd get the shit beat out of you. Now, that's not to say you walked into the wrong side of town, you wouldn't get the shit beat out of you anyway, you know what I mean? Examine. No, 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 don't care. Walk around. Walk around. Oh, no, no, we're gonna walk around. Walk around. Yeah, I think just the bigger problem today is, you know what, just in general, you know, people I think just need, I think parents just in general need to go back to old school parenting, let their kids be kids. And just, you know, let them experience and enjoy life, you know. Deal with all of the madness later on, you know what I mean? Let kids be stupid and make mistakes. Because a lot of what's happening now is because kids just weren't, you know, they were, like, a lot of the so-called movements and, you know, people just being overly sensitive, it's like they like, nobody ever said no to them. If you notice that, like, these are just coming from people who act like nobody has ever said no in their life to them. And it sucks. And I think that just the moral of everything is just, you know, let your kids be kids. Let them make mistakes. Let them do stupid shit. You know. Now, one thing so far is that I think, oh, good. Do not activate them. Come down here. Nope. Wrong place. Shit. You know what? Ooh. Crap. No, come on, girl, you can make it. Yeah. Let's get some of that old school ancient magic healing going on. I'm kind of like, especially now. I don't know about you, Joe, but I do know that especially during 2016, man, I was having so much fun with Pepe and Kekistan and the memes and the trolling. Oh man, it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. Very, very enjoyable time to be alive. Okay, it's one of the best memes ever. Nah, girl, we gonna get on this way. Activate a trap. Walk through that trap. Walk through this trap. And we made it. Nope. Girl, we got ourselves a ranged weapon. Nope. Oh, shit. That's right. Okay, so you notice that there is every once in a while you'll see a green meter. and especially when I go into the positive will be a green meter. That is the sanity meter. The lower that goes, the more insane your character gets, and the more fucked up shit gets. So just remember that shit will get fucked up really badly. So let's... got that trap. Get to this one. Yes. Now, I will admit the traps are actually a good way to defend yourself from oncoming enemies. Oh, that was bullshit. I was in between the traps. You saw it. I was in between the traps. Let's come back to options. Save. Jump right back on in. Jump right back on in. I want to try to at least finish this chapter because this is one of the more annoying chapters in the game. So let's just go on ahead here and jump right back on in.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure.
Okay, come on. Skip.
Perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded by things I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none.
So, I do plan on trying to do one full playthrough of this game this month. There is a total of 4 playthroughs that you can do as long as you cycle through kind of like a new game plus that you can go through. I'm not going to be doing that, at least not on live stream anyway. Because I have a lot of other games I do want to go through. One of those games is one of my favorite game series of all time, Super Robot Wars. I'll probably be starting with SRWZ for the PS2. That's going to be an online series, so I'm probably going to mix that up with another series, because that's going to be at least a good roughly 30, at least minimum of 30 live stream episodes, and that's just for one battle, not including everything else. I will be going over to Twitch, because I will be live streaming Super Mario RPG, and Nintendo has a huge problem with YouTube and gamers streaming anything Nintendo related, so they're going to give me hell with that. I know that might avoid that bullshit. So, Joe, you mentioned that this is kind of your therapy to come in and do a bit of trolling. Well, in that case, I hope to see you in more live streams, honestly. Even if nobody else is there, man, to be honest, I gotta admit, I love a good troll. I do. I love me a good troll, so... Anybody who's good at trolling, you are definitely more than welcome in my live streams, man. Careful, careful. Seriously, you're always going to turn around every time a damn door closes. Okay. So yeah, this talks about the sanity meter. Now, yes, it will eventually fix my life. Oh, come on, no, stop. If I start going too insane, yes, it will start draining my life away. And doing the finisher move, yes, as we can see, restores a bit of sanity. So, I will say that one guy I've really gotten into is attacking toucans. And I've actually been enjoying his Zelda randomizers. Very good, very enjoyable. He's right now. He's done Ocarina of Time, and he's now currently coming close to doing the end of Wind Waker. So that is, that's definitely something to look forward to. I'm probably gonna have a link to that in the description soon. When I get done, I'm probably just gonna head off and kind of chill and relax, before I have to get up and go to my day job. So. Oh, I'm creeping so slow. Creep so slow. I'm in slow motion run. Oh, okay. Damn it, gotta creep around here. Creep around here. Creep. Now, the only other... Come on! Yes, finish him off. Now, finishing him off does two things. The first thing that it does is obviously restore sanity, but also pretty much every enemy in this game, if you don't use the finishing strike, will enemies will come back to life. That's just what they do. That's just what they do. To be honest, I would love to see. Now, this is something that that anybody who knows me will definitely know that I am not the world's biggest fan of remakes. HD of any kind. I do understand why they exist, and to some degree, yeah. I mean, you know, they're a way for, you know, current generation of gamers to kind of, you know, experience games from the past, or, you know, to take games that you enjoyed from back in the day, maybe you don't have a way to play it, or just straight out capital to, you know, indulge. But this is a different game I would love to see a remake of, not even so much an HD remake, honestly. And that's mainly due to the fact that a lot of this game, like the controls, I have to hit B to interact with things, which is also the cancel button. Okay, that gets so confusing from just every standpoint imaginable, and it's frustrating. That and the controls could be more fine-tuned. Now, is this the way I want to go? Yes, okay, there, good. No. Examine it. You see, now I take it with yes. Now yes is the cancel. B is the cancel. This is... That right there just messes with your head. Just with the funky controls. How did your sword break? I don't get how the sword broke.
Secret passage in the temple.
Oh well. Yep, Nick. Now, we're gonna run past this news. Fight of these bastards again? Holy crap, these guys move a lot faster than I remember, by the way. That's how you do it. You just run them and you just kill them off when their guard's down. Just smack them down, baby. Smack them down. I really don't like this part. And this is why the traps here are just so... Like that one, I cannot get around that trap. I'm gonna go slow here. Hopefully take my time and avoid as many of the traps as I can. Oh, there's... Come on. We can make it. We can make it. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna really run. Oh, they're backing each other. Oh, they're killing off somebody. Oh, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. It's not sparkler. Is it just me, or does those things not look like sparklers to you? Anybody? Oh, dude exploded. And I got to kill you all. Yeah. Come back on over here. Like it won't nothing. What do we got for life? You know what? Let's use it. I'm gonna be full life when I come to this bitch. Let's do it. Full life.
near it.
So,
oh well, we shouldn't have gotten so damn close.
flesh and bone, Andromark. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. Slow.
Wow, that's turning up really dark on the video feed.
Best leave.
And I've got it up way too bright on the TV screen, by the way. Holy shit. I do apologize for that. So.
You are one of the chosen many. Flesh and blood.
On the GallonTiger.
Destined to fight the eternal darkness. I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life.
Cat's sleeping over here next to me, but he's still twitching, so hopefully he'll be sleeping soon.
The essence of a corpse god. The summit is a source of grace.
Idiot.
From those
Must
lest they use it.
Oh shit, dude. There's something wrong with your face.
Guard it.
There's something on your oh. Okay, it's okay. And why do I let stone die? Ah, it's okay. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Let's just keep on rocking and rolling. We're gonna run because I don't want to be here. This huge ass tentacle thing. Oh shit, that's right. I got to do something with something. Damn. Middle step. There we go. Yeah, yes. Take the middle step. Damn. How come our girl Alex gets tired out? But yeah, this lovely babe here, she just keeps on rocking and rolling. Nope, it's good. I'm out. I ain't gonna fight you guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see the way our lovely lady is kinda that's right. Finish him. Finish that dude too. Come on, dude. Oh yeah. Come on. They've activated the traps. We gotta get our asses out of here, girl. Come on. You can make it. Oh hell no. Run. Oh shit. Damn. Shit. Oh, we gotta heal. We gotta heal now. Finish him. Yes. For the love of God, give me some of that sanity back, bitch. By the way, you hear my character? She is actually reacting to herself losing her own damn sanity. So it ain't just you, and it ain't just me. And holy shit, I'm gonna have to turn the brightness up even fucking more. Come on, how about there? How about there? Will that, is that gonna be bright enough to be displayed on the TV? Or on the recording, the live stream? Shit, you know what I mean. There it is, there it is. Damn. Okay guys, I don't get why it's so freaking dark on the... Let me go into... So I can't go to settings, game audio, live stream. Capture sharing updates, hotkeys, advanced. No. Nope. So let's TV compatibility auto versus picture. Okay, hold up. We're almost done with this, so I'm going to actually see if I can pull up the brightness a bit. That's way too damn bright. Too damn bright. Okay. So, bam. Okay. That will hopefully allow me to turn the brightness down a bit on my TV, and it'll still look good on your guys' end. That is still pretty damn bright. Serious. Wait, let's go. Now I gotta remember where the hell did I just came from. Nope. That's right. Come on. A little bit more life going on here. Yes, you bunch of assholes. And I think I just opened up the door on the other side, which we're now going to run through and hopefully finish this goddamn chapter. Look at that beautiful statue. I'd love to have that on. I'd love to have that on my back wall. Seriously, that is just gorgeous piece of work.
Die. Where is the essence of Mantarok? Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
Ooh, we got us a map. Oh yeah, it's the map. It's the map. See, this is probably the only other rope on there's like no way to reset my display settings here. But whatever. So, out. There you go. That was easy. Oh, we found something. Where did you open up? Where here did you open up? I know you opened up somewhere. There it is. Let's go. A message tube. A message tube. Oh, why did... Okay. Let's go down and make sure this damn sword is equipped. Not feeling good about this. Oh, wait, message tube. Check. Yes. Another chapter page. Oh, yeah. Woo! Plot is happening.
Your presence is long missed, my liege. I feel that my power is weakening from your absence.
Yes, your power flows from me.
Well,
nothing.
Joe, if you're still even remotely paying attention at this point, man, probably after we get done with plot here, I'm probably going to save and just sign off for the night. Yeah, if you ever want to come back on, I'm more than welcome trolls, man. Trolling is definitely, yeah, I personally do it, as you saw with my boy AJ, well.
And what of its essence?
That's between the two of you. If you want to start with something with him, go for it. You know, I want to get in the mix of that. But, probably going to do a little bit more exploring of the house. I'm going to definitely save. And I'm going to sign off for the night, man.
In intricate detail, those most loyal to him will be instrumental in his death. Nothing short of a miracle will keep him alive. And there hasn't been one of those for a long time.
What? You're gonna throw away a perfectly good message too? Come on now. I'm gonna away a perfectly good message too. Seriously, that's just, hey, man. Let's see what you got in here. Oh crap, that's right. I don't think I've really ever figured out this little puzzle here. I know it has something to do with these things. So let's come over here to the third one. Here's very clicky noise. Why is this one not clicky noisy? Boy. Yeah, I was just going around and around and around. I know at some point something has to do with that stained glass moon thing, and I always kind of get tripped up on this detail. And look, blah blah blah, of an ancient map. And this is situated in the northern hemisphere above a label that reads, "There be dragons here." You get dragons? And we need dragons. That means anything. Damn it. I mean, another one of them rooms we can't do jack shit with. Yeah, I don't think I can open this door just quite yet. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. So So, what room is which? Now, I know there's something with this fire. I can put out the fire somehow, and I don't remember how to do it. Out pushes the blade. Feels a push back. Lovely. So I have the wrong sword. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Isn't that a pleasant photo painting thing? This is important that I don't... Yeah, see? The meaning is not particularly evident. Oh, crap. It's a puzzle. It's a freaking puzzle. There's something I'm going to have to do. Put something in that particular order in some particular way. So, let's... Can I go upstairs again? Will you let me go upstairs now? No. No. Ooh. Well, as it is getting particularly late, I don't really feel like starting the next chapter right now. I'm just going to save, and this will be, archived and everything onto YouTube on this channel. So from here, I will just see you all later, and I will be definitely be adjusting. I will be making sure the display, at least for myself, is right, which I think it is. So I will thankfully can go in and adjust the visibility, thankfully, in other settings. But anyway, I will see you all later. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'll see you all next time. Peace. I'm out.